The Seattle Seahawks had one of the most surprising seasons in the NFL last year. While many expected them to be a bottom team in the NFL competing for a top 5 pick, they made the playoffs last year with Geno Smith at the helm. They went 9-8. They competed in the wild card round for most of the game until the 49ers really went off in the third and fourth quarter. But I have a hot take for you guys. The Seattle Seahawks will win the NFC next year. They won't just win their division. They won't just win 1 or 2 playoff games. The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl next year, and here's why. They had a great offseason. They re-signed Geno Smith, who was a top 10 quarterback last year, who played tremendous last year, won Comeback Player of the Year. I expect him to do more of the same this year. They brought back Bobby Wagner. They added Draymond Jones to their defense. Huge ads. Their front 7 was awful last year. That was the main weakness of their team, and they spent money and they improved it. They added Julian Love in the secondary at safety to add great depth in case of a Jamal Adams injury. He has been injury prone the last couple of years, but that was a very underrated get for them just in case of an injury at safety, whether that be Diggs or Adams. They continued to add to their secondary as well, drafting Devin Witherspoon, number 5 overall. I saw some people say it was a reach. Devin Witherspoon is incredible. He went to Illinois. He was not getting that much attention. If he went to a bigger school, he would easily have been the best corner in the draft. He went first when it comes to corners, but he was not the consensus 1 corner, but he would have been if he went to a bigger school. He is terrific. Pairing him with Tariq Woolen is going to be great for that Seattle Seahawks secondary. I think they have the best future when it comes to the secondary. JSN pairing with Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf is just deadly, and no defense wants to go up against that. Lockett, Metcalf, and JSN. Where do those 3 rank for trios of receivers in the NFL? They might be second behind the Bengals. And then they still have Kenneth Walker in the backfield. They drafted Zach Charbonnet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but out of UCLA. Good dynamic running back that they can use out of the backfield, hand them the ball. That running game is going to be really good behind Geno Smith. They improved the offensive line a little bit. They signed a center. I forgot his name. They signed him out of free agency. They drafted some guards in the draft. So the offensive line, which still it's not great, but it's very improved from last year. And let's just be honest, the NFC is weak. Who would they have to compete with? In their division, the 49ers, who don't know who their quarterback's going to be, the Rams with a lot injured Matthew Stafford, the Cardinals are a mess. You look at the NFC East, the Eagles are going to be there. The Giants will probably be there. The Cowboys will obviously be there. The Commanders aren't really that good. They have Sam Howell at quarterback. In the NFC North, Bears have question marks. I think the Lions are going to be really good this year. The Packers, we'll see what Jordan Love does. And then the Vikings, I don't think the Vikings are going to be very good this year. I think it's going to be a step back for the Vikings. They made the playoffs last year. They won their division, but I don't think it's going to be great for them this year. And the NFC South is a mess as a whole. They're the 3rd best team in the NFC. Niners, Eagles, and it's between the Seahawks and the Cowboys. And with the Niners not knowing who their quarterback's going to be, the Eagles are their main competition. I think they can hang with the Eagles. Who have lost a lot of guys to free agency last year, but I really think the Seahawks are going to win the NFC next year. I really believe this. They have a great all-around team. They improved their weaknesses. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to have a great season and will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.